Annie Murphy, thank you for your time. Quite a different body of work we're seeing you in at the moment. Of course, Black Mirror, and now Ruby and Teenage Kraken. Well, let's explain what a Kraken is and how you fit into the picture, hey?
A kraken is, to my knowledge, an ancient sea being that has been around for hundreds, if not thousands of years. And the way that I fit into this story is that the kraken has a rival and an enemy under the sea, and that is the mermaid, who we've kind of figured in our experience, mermaids are kind of the good guys.
Yeah.
Not in this film. So I play an evil one, an evil mermaid.
Now, Chelsea, the evil one that you play, in real life, what is Annie? Is she more Kraken or is she more Chelsea?
Oh God, so much more Kraken. I like to think that I'm so much more Kraken. No one wants to, consider themselves an evil guy, I don't think.
Well, in Ireland, we say you have good crack if we're having a good time.
Totally. So I'm into that. And to Kraken. So yeah, Team Kraken all the way.
And is this the first time you've lent your dulcet tones to an animation and sat there in a booth with a microphone for hours?
It is. It is. Thank you for saying dulcet tones. It is, and it's so much different from TV acting because, in TV acting, you kind of need to keep it low key and natural, but you can go into the booth and kind of start off at a level 12, and they're like, great, can we just ramp it up from there? So it's a lot of fun to kind of go in and be over the top right out of the gates.
And if I'm right, you didn't even know what you looked like when you were putting these voices down. Is that right?
No, I had no idea. And it's such a fascinating world because all you have is the script. And then the animators, you record your voice and the animators do their amazing thing afterwards. So that adds a whole other level to the script and to the humor and to the creativity. And so it was really cool to see the finished product.
And no co-stars in the room either. I mean, that must be tough.
No, it's a very lonely job. I mean, thankfully I had, directors and producers in the room, but I still haven't met any of the other people in the movie. So I'm excited for the premiere next week.
I'd say it's going to be quite a good crack with Jane Fonda and my countrywoman, Toni Collette. I'm from Australia, so you'd be hanging out with legends.
I am just trying to kind of get the nerves out right now, so I'm not too fangirly because it's a pretty stacked cast.
If I can fangirl for one moment, can we go from Oceanside High to Schitt's Creek? My partner is David, and last night we were at a very fancy establishment, and he came into that fancy establishment to tell the group of girlfriends and I that he was just cutting his toenails and his fingernails, and walked in, and they went, "Ew, David." Literally. So for my David, I'm hoping, can you give him one for that?
Well, yeah, I'll give him another one. Ew, David. Let's not lead with that. Let's not lead with that, especially at a fancy establishment. Maybe after a few drinks, we can, if you must, throw that into the mix. But it's not a leading topic.
Do people just stop you in the street and shout that at you?
It doesn't happen as much to me. I think it happens to Dan Levy more, which must be off-putting for him. He's just on his way to the gym, and people are shouting "ew" out of their car windows. So I have it easy. It's all good for me. I think he has the most problem with it.
Well, thank you for everything. We love seeing you in so much at the moment. It's so great to hear you out on the big screen and see you as Chelsea, taking us to a magical world. And great to know you're good crack. Nice to meet you, Annie.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for the chat.
Bye-bye.
Bye.